Hey everybody, Stephanie Brewer here from Kids First Education coming at you with a Math in a Minute. We're going to look at 8 EE3U's numbers expressed in the form of a single digit times an integer power of 10. We call that scientific notation. Well, the first thing I want to talk about is what is 25 times 10? 250. Now, 250 divided by 10, 25. We can see that multiplying by 10 and dividing by 10 are inverses of one another, and it's important that we know that before we get started. I'm going to keep that in a think cloud so that you don't forget. We're going to start with a very large number, 5,680,000,000. Well, when we look at that number, we know that that number is multiplied by 10 to the 0 power, which is 1. But now we want to express it differently. There's the decimal, and let's get started. Okay, I've removed all the commas for you. We know that if the place value shifts to the left, I've divided by 10. So here we go. We divide by 10, then we multiply by 10. You notice that the exponent went up 1 power. Divide by 10, multiply by 10. Divide by 10, multiply by 10. I've taken a lot of time to do this one. Divide by 10, multiply by 10. This way you won't forget. Divide by 10, multiply by 10. 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 We are there. Now you say, well, how do we know that we're there? Well, this is 5 68/100 times 10 to the 9th power. The way that we know that we're there is this number has to be between 1 and 9.9999999. That's what the 3 dots, the ellipsis, stands for. Okay, well, let's look at this number. So let's see what place that is. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10,000ths, 100,000ths. This is 672 100,000ths. Wow. Okay, so this time we're going to shift the place value to the right. So we're going to multiply by 10 and then divide by 10. Notice the power, the exponent dropped to power. And we're going to multiply by 10, divide by 10, multiply by 10, divide by 10. And you can see that we have 6 72/100 times 10 to the 6th power. Great, you're doing great. Let's have a real world problem. By August 2019, the yearly attendance at Yellowstone National Park in the United States was 3,114,696 visitors. Write the number of visitors in scientific notation. Well, can you see where the decimal is currently? Well, we're going to move it right there. Well, let me get my handy dandy pointer and let's see how many places that was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we divided by 10 6 times. So let me hear it. Yes, multiply by 10 6 times. All right, let's do another one. In 2009, the population of Wyoming was 544,270, and the population of Michigan was 9,969,727. About how many times Wyoming's population was Michigan's population? Well, let's look. Notice again, I've removed all the commas. We're going to place the decimal right there. So with my handy dandy pointer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we divided by 10 5 times. So we multiply by 10 to the 5th power. We're going to do it again. Let's see what we have here. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We divided by 10 6 times. Now we know that's going to multiply by 10 to the 6th power. Great. Now let's see how we find the answer. Well, we're going to look at just the first part of the number. That number is 5 4/10. That's about 5. And this is 9 9/10, which is about 10. Well, 5 times 2 is 10, so it's about 2 times larger for that portion. Now we're going to look at the 10 power, the 10 to the 5th and 10 to the 6th. Well, 10 to the 6th is 110 more than 10 to the 5th, so that is 20 times larger. This has been Math in a Minute or Two coming at you from Kids First Education. For more Math in a Minute videos, visit our website at www.kidsfirst.llc. Kids first, always.